Hey everyone, happy Friday. It's Kristen Williams with the Williams team, Keller Williams in Austin, here with my weekly update on what's going on in the real estate market. This week, we really haven't seen a whole lot of change week to week. I think last week was kind of 6 weeks of this weekly trend of really not a lot of change. Same this week. Our interest rates are hovering right around 6.5%. There really hasn't been some big marketable changes in the interest rates. There's not been a big amount of change in pricings, really flat and maintaining new listings. I mean, we are seeing more listings hit the market, and that we have consecutively over the last 6 weeks, but we're not really seeing a whole lot of metrics moving, which is really just kind of a normal stable market. So that's good. One thing though, not real estate market specific, but very important for anyone who owns a house. If you own a home or if you're a landlord, it's very important to be paying attention to your appraisal that is probably in your mailbox or has probably already come in. If you're like me, mine hasn't come in yet. And so I'm checking my mailbox every day for our appraisals for our house here and then our rental properties. So that said, the county is mailing out your appraisal, and what that is, I'm going to just go a very high level what that is and why it's important, what matters, and then what you can do about it. So the appraisal is the value, and there's two different values. There's the market value that the county believes your home is worth if it were to sell, and then there's the assessed value, and the assessed value is what you're taxed on. Sometimes that value is the same, sometimes it's different. In my instance, we've lived in this home for 10 years. So it is different. The amount that we're assessed at is lower than the actual value we could potentially sell the home for that the county believes it's worth, because we've had a homestead exemption. So having a homestead exemption is available for those who live in your home as your primary residence. We have that, and we've had that on this property. And that homestead, the value of that is it limits the amount the county can raise the value by 10%, no more than 10% year over year. So even in the years where we saw appreciation increase 19% and 22%, and we have those really hot years when the values rose a lot, the most they could raise our value on the assessed value, what we are taxed on, was 10%, but the market value rose. So if we were to sell the home, then the new value would reset at what the market value is, and then the new owner of this house, in the future, would then have a different rate. I hope that kind of makes sense. I'm happy to explain it. I've explained it a ton. And then what's important is right now we're in that market where we saw prices rapidly increase. Last year, the county gave out appraisals that were just astronomical. And so a lot of people didn't have the ability to protest or didn't really have a lot of basis for protesting. And then the housing market changed significantly, and we've seen prices in Austin decline about 19% overall, overall the market. Some areas a little bit more than others, some a little bit less than others, but in average, it's been a big difference. So this is a really important year for you to pay attention to that number. If you feel like you can protest, please let me know. Our team, we have partnered with Home Tax Shield, and next Wednesday, May 3rd, at 4 p.m. check, and if you want professionals' help and how that works, they'll be able to help you with that too. So Samuel is going to be able to walk you through all the wins on what that means to you. So I would love for you to join. If you would like to join, please either reply to me and let me know if you're going to come in person, or you can click the RSVP link that we are including in this email today. So look forward to seeing so many of your wonderful faces. I'm always here to do all the things real estate, not just help you sell a home and help you buy a home, also the things in between, like your appraisal value or making sure you have homestead exemption or all the things that mean selling of that transaction. So we're here at all steps in between. So have a wonderful Friday, have a wonderful weekend ahead, and please reach out if there are any questions you have.